Hello? Anybody in there? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What is up, guys?
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
Hi, welcome to another vid on the channel.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another vid on the channel. My name is Rob.
Recording? Okay, cool. Hi, my name is Robert Lopez, and I'm a YouTube content creator, and I kind of like use my content in other platforms like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. And I've been doing it for about 5-6 years now. And I grew up in the IE, Rialto, San Bernardino, Fontana. And yeah, now I live in Burbank and I do YouTube full time. I started doing like commercials and stuff, so I was like in front of the camera and I was always interested on like, ooh, the producers and how you make videos and how are they getting things to look like that. So I started doing that at a young age, like when I was about 10 or 12, like around that age. And then I kind of stopped doing that. I got some good gigs, like being in a movie with Adam Sandler. And I was in a couple other ones, but Jack and Joe was probably the biggest one.
It's a dog, it's a dog. Your father's
And then I was like, I kind of now want to do my own thing and build my own brand and do my own videos and produce my own stuff. So I was homeschooled.
Junior year, I was super bored all the time.
I had no friends. I had nothing to do.
And I had watched YouTube videos like no other.
And I just wanted to make funny videos for my family to watch. And then ever since then, I just kept uploading videos. And once I hit my first video that hit 1 million, it was in senior year of high school. I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is fun. Like the interaction with the audience and being able to like share what's in my mind to people. Like that's what I really loved about this whole content creation. So just been doing it ever since. And now I'm just making videos every week. There was a time in my life where I had so much and I didn't even know like how I was functioning. So my everyday life back then looked like I went straight to work. I worked as a photographer and I edited photos and stuff like that. And then after that, I would have a couple classes here and there. And then after that, I was director of a dance team. There's also meetings for that as well. I was also in a fraternity. So we had meetings on weekends for that and I had to be involved throughout the week for that. So really setting time aside for my passion and what I really want to pursue. My only time was at night when I got home from practice, which could have been like 1, 2 a.m. It was like 2 years of me straight working from like midnight to 5 in the morning on videos, filming stuff at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., editing, not even going to sleep, waking up the next day and going straight to work or straight to school. I knew if I was going to take these 4 years of college or dance and not work on what I wanted to do in like the future, what I wanted my career to be, I knew I was gonna be set back. So it's like, it's either I take the time now and sacrifice and really work on the little bit of time I have, or I let those 4 years go by, I don't do anything, and I have to start from here. So I'm glad I was able to then build up those midnight to 5 a.m., 6 a.m. times. I was glad I was able to do that because it got me to where I am now. I wouldn't be able to be right here if I didn't put in that time and work towards this.
So pretty much now what I'm trying to do is record as much as possible so I can then I can edit and have videos for the next couple weeks. But before I would just film and then edit right after and then on to the next. I try to go to the gym as early as possible, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Because then once I go to work out in the morning and get the day started, it just puts me in the right mindset and like, okay, I already accomplished this, now what's next? This just makes me feel better. Yeah, build momentum to start the day. See, and I know I'm not like where I want to be, so that's why I come here every day, so I can get to where I want to be. Simple as that. I'm trying to get buff, you know, for next summer. It starts now. It's a process. The journey. This is interesting, like, nobody knows about this life.
Behind the scenes, like a lot of people don't know, like there's millions of people watching me, but they don't know my real life, like what I go through. They just see the character I put on YouTube, on my channel. So that's why recently I've been trying to really break out of that and really show my personality and myself. Because I feel like I've been through a lot and I could really relate to these people because everything's not as perfect as it may seem. And just being transparent with my audience and And it's very important for people to know that there's a process to things and that people aren't perfect, because I went to college, but I dropped out to do this. And when that was happening, like definitely a lot of criticism and a lot of judgment throughout like my years of trying to do this YouTube thing. My friends and my family, they were definitely like not about that, especially when I first started. It was a new thing, you know, YouTube and stuff, that wasn't a thing. No one was doing that. So when I started doing it, it was kind of like a, whoa, like, what is this guy doing? Like, no, you should really, you know, finish school and do this. And like, there's nothing wrong with going to school, but to me, it just wasn't for me. And I was going to school every day, writing out ideas during class and thinking about that all the time. I just knew in my mind that this wasn't for me and what I really wanted to do. So always knowing that is very important, because everyone's going through something. And as long as you are focused and you really put your mind to something, you believe in yourself, you could really make anything happen. So this is pretty much my editing bay creative space that I have here. Nothing crazy, but my Mac where I edit everything on. This right here is the idea notebook. This is where I have, it's actually almost filled up, but if you take a look, last year I started writing in this. All my video ideas I've ever written since then is in this notebook. Cause it's like, you know, like Einstein, his work is like, if you find a piece of Einstein mathematical equation written out by Einstein, like that's valuable. Back in the day, they didn't have phones. So I'm more of the hard copy. Like if somebody finds this in the future, like, damn, this was Rob's stuff. Like I'm more about like the nostalgia and having those valuable things. And these are just different concepts and writing out storyboards and different ideas. So every day I'm writing in this. It's almost filled too, so I gotta get a new one. These are the next 5 uploads I wanted to do. Even though I have like a whole bunch of ideas, these are the next 5 that I want to focus on. Like if iPhone commercials were honest, I just did that one. I just finished filming that one. It did really well. Addicted to hitting the low. I just finished filming that yesterday. I'm still addicted to hitting the low. No. And now I'm editing that. So now I move on to this. And this kind of just helps me stay on track on like, I know what I want to do next type of thing. So that this always helps me, like writing things down and like what's my agenda, what's my to-do list, things like that. Keeps me on track. When I don't want to edit here, I'm taking this out, editing outside on the porch, on the patio, or outside by the pool. Just to kind of change the environment up if I want to edit on the go. My favorite part of all of this is writing and getting my ideas out there and having people that are there to give me feedback. That is my favorite thing, the interaction, because everybody has a different mind. Everyone sees things differently. So for me to be able to have an audience that supports me or gives feedback, any sort of feedback helps me so much, whether it's negative or positive.
You can now send me mail. You can send me artwork, some letters, anything you want.
Because I get to create this whole community now of people that can relate to me, or then I can then give wisdom or feedback to them, you know. Just being an inspiration, that's what really, you know, drives me every day. Is that there's people out there waiting and wanting to see what I have to say, or wanting to see my next vision, or, you know, the people and the kids that I'm inspiring. And they're like, I'm seeing comments like, I started YouTube because of you, or like, I'm starting to make music because I like your music. And stuff like that is like crazy, but the craziest is meeting people in person. And for them to say, you inspire me so much every day when I'm sad or when I'm depressed, I watch your videos, like that is something I would have expected to do. So for me to have that effect on people, even if it's 1, 2 people, like that's an impact. And I actually met some subscribers today, which it's crazy. Like there's people out there that actually do watch these videos and that like them and that are fans of them. So I just really appreciate it. Like it's so cool to meet you guys. Like it's really cool to meet like the people who support me and watch my videos and stuff. Like it's crazy. And so these are all my hard drives that I kind of went through in the past like 5 years. Each have like 4 terabytes, so they're full of videos and things from a long time ago. Videos, photos, everything. And I'm almost filled up with my other one over there, so that'll add to the collection. I first started off doing like home videos and videos on my webcam and things like that. I've always showed interest in like video cameras and making something out of nothing. Like I saved up money to buy a camcorder from Costco and just started making videos on that. Like no camera quality, no audio, no editing skills, no light, no thing. And to me, this is what really got me started. Nothing crazy, put it on to like stack some books up, put it on a book. Either I was vlogging me like this or making YouTube videos, challenges and stuff just with this camera. When I first started with YouTube, it wasn't serious. It was legit just me and my sister like just goofing off. Sending it to our family so they can laugh or something. Everything's self-taught for me. When I wanted to learn how to make YouTube videos, I went on YouTube and typed in how to make YouTube videos, how to edit a video, what can I use to edit? Like I knew you gotta start somewhere. Everybody gotta start somewhere. Like you're not gonna know how to do things right off the bat. But then I got into cameras and how they work and photography and stuff like that. And then once I wanted to take it to the next level, I bought this camera, Canon 70D. I engraved my name into there. Now this right here went through everything. Like the kit lens is all messed up and cracked here. Well, that sucks. So I just kind of keep this with me because this right here is what really, you know, put me to the next level. I beat it up so bad though. So then I got into shooting like graduation photos and anything I get my hands on, like whether it's a party, I would go and just shoot it and just get practice at any moment I can. And I was just really enjoyed it and I love doing that. Making videos here and there, little dance videos because I danced back then. Anything where I can make content out of, like I was doing that. Now these right here though, this is where got a new camera. I upgraded to a Canon 5D Mark IV. Crazy. Canon 24-70 go-to lens, super crispy and just all around could get like a wider angle and then also could zoom in and get like a more zoomed in angle. 70-200 is the big boy. I used to shoot a lot of weddings, which I use this for so I can be a little further away and get the shot I needed to because it's a telephoto lens. But now I know that that's something I don't want to do because it's so stressful. A lot of money, but it's well worth it. And that's the equipment I use. These two, this, every single day, almost. So now from doing all those things, it really kind of got me to the point where I am today because I learned so many skills and so many things that take time to learn. So which I'm glad I was able to do that at a younger age, was to be involved in this whole content creation thing. I really learned so much on like editing and composition and videos and different assets that go into this. I go back to my old videos and like, what the heck was I doing? Like, was I really saying this or was I really like doing these type of videos? But I leave them up there because you can go back to that and say like, dang, Rob really grew from all this stuff. I just didn't come out of nowhere. I really put in the work and really did trial and error. I failed so many times. I uploaded videos that just flopped, you know? And if you're willing to be patient and sacrifice time and willing to put in the work, like it will pay off. Things will start falling into place. So yeah, I started off doing cell phone, bad quality, webcam, then into weddings and things like that. And now this full time, YouTube. But just watch the magic. Ooh. Climb up. I just be chilling here, reading. I recently started reading books. I mean, that's where I feel like my mind really switched. So reading books is what I try to do every day. And I'll come and relax before I actually get work done. I'll just try to read at least 10 pages or a chapter at least. Just because I learned so much that I really can't learn by watching TV or by watching shows or by even like in school. Like some of the things they just don't teach you, especially for the route that I'm going in is entrepreneurship. A lot of that stuff isn't taught. You know, you need to have a mentor, like read a book or something. So I used to hate reading, but ever since I started reading, I really kind of put it into my mind on like, this is, you know, what I want to do and other people are doing it and I'm getting advice and tips and, you know, I'm really getting help from these books and it's a lot of self-help type of things where it's like, I need to better myself. And by reading, it's just really expanding my mind and giving me different outlooks on things, which is what I love. because I'm just so optimistic in everything I do. But I just know there's so much for me to learn and grow, and I just stay hungry every day. One book I recommend is this, The One Thing. Basically, after I read this book, it kind of gave me the right mindset on like, what's that one thing that you want to do, and what's that one thing that you can do today that'll get you to your dreams and to your goals. And you know, just highlighting things and going back to the book is really important for me, because sometimes I forget things and I go back to there. Other books I'm reading right now are just all these. It's kind of like going to school now, but like I'm actually learning what I want to learn and what I think will help me out. Because when I was in school, I was learning about these things that are important, but I didn't really, you know, care about it. But yeah, just being able to learn and grow on my own pace and my own time is really something that I value, is because I get to take something out of that every single time I read, and it really does help me out.
I wanted to show you guys something that I received in the mail like last week. I've been waiting to film this video so I can show you guys, because this is also something that I only dreamed of. Let me grab it.
Once I quit my full-time job, I knew that this is it. Like, I'm not gonna go back. And I wasn't gonna quit if I didn't know fully, because I knew I wasn't gonna have a steady income, like a certain amount every month. But you know, I really believed in myself.
Okay, the moment of truth.
Like, I believe in myself so much where I know I'm gonna be where I want to be. It was like that leap of faith, you know? And I don't know how it's gonna go. You know, all I know is that I'm passionate about this and I really wanna work towards something, and that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh my gosh, it's real, guys. Robert Entertains. Congratulations for surpassing 100,000 subscribers, YouTube.
Now, with all these things that I've been through and things that I've learned, I know for sure that I want to be doing what I want to be doing.
Oh my gosh, I'm holding a YouTube award.
I like looking at this every day because it just inspires me and motivates me to get the next plaque, which is 1 million. This is so awesome that I have that. Definitely a cool reminder. And it's kind of like the process that led up to where I was able to quit, is I put in that work where I was able to have enough money to kind of like live off of, as I'm now building this, scaling this YouTube thing up all the way, now that I can really put 100% into it. So now I'm in the transitional period of quitting my job and knowing this is what I want to do. So for me, it's a fresh start. I feel like I just started. Now I get to get this new routine, and I get to publish more content out more frequently and more consistently. So I'm still going through it right now. And I just know that I put in the work and I really have these concepts that I'm putting out there constantly and interacting with people and building my empire, that it will work out.
1 million subscribers may seem a long way off right now, but you're closer than you think, and we're rooting for you.
Yeah, I think self-awareness is huge, because with the whole society and this is the right way of doing something, or you got to do this to get there. If you're self-aware of like, I don't want to go to school, I don't want to be working at this fast food restaurant. If you're self-aware and you know where you want to be and where you're at right now, that's already taking a step forward. You know, because some people aren't. Some people are stuck in like worrying about society and what people are going to think about them, and they may be self-aware, but they're scared to act on that. You know, and to really break out of that and to pursue something that you really love and you want to do, that is what's going to take you to the next level, to the next step. And that, you know, getting out of your comfort zone and things like that. I try to get out of my comfort zone and just trying to grow every day. At least if it's something small, at least it's something, you know? It's not like my main focus right now, but it's definitely something I want to learn how to do. And it's fun for me. Yeah, I try to because I know, you know, 5 years from now, if I don't put in that time, it's like, oh, I kind of regret that I didn't at least try to do it. Something else I like to do is music. See? You know, since I've been dancing for so long, like music is a big part of me. So now I'm getting into, how can I create my own music? How can I could create ideas and videos, and like, now how can I put this in this different art? How can I put my message out there, and like, how can I then inspire people in music? So right now I'm just listening to a lot of music and trying to like write lyrics and songs and just keeping my mind going. I'm just practicing learning like different melodies is what I'm trying to focus on, but like the basic chords and stuff like A, B, C, G, all those things. I would legit just sit here and think of my own stuff, like And I think it's important to try different things because nobody really knows off the jump, like, I want to do this exactly. Like, I knew I wanted to make stuff, but that could go so many different routes. So like, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do.
Very therapeutic for me too, just to sit here and not really know what I'm doing, just kind of clicking these. And then I'll find inspiration like, oh, that sounds good.
And back then, I didn't have that mindset either where I'm trying all these things because I want to figure out what I want to do. It just happened pretty naturally.
It's fun really not having like a destination on this. I'm just kind of just having fun with it.
I just did anything I could just because it was fun for me. I love to do that. And then it just naturally, I found the path I wanted to go down by doing different things.
Just every day, just trying to practice and get better at this. As you can tell, I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's just fun for me.
I think I'm in a cool position right now where I could then, I like talking to people like, hey, you really can do this.
Yeah, I just kind of connected. Like once I learned like, okay, this is C, and then I can go to the other C, which is here, and I go, and that sounds good. And I'm like, I go to F, and then I can go F, and then I can go C, F, and it sounds good. I'm like, what if I just make my own like, or
if you really set your mind to it and put in the time and the work, anything is possible.
and then just putting these together, and it's like, oh, I guess that's how music's made. So if I can just keep practicing and get better, I can create some crazy stuff. So I just know it's gonna take a while.
People want things to be done fast. Like, I want to be famous or I want to have a lot of money. And the underlying fact about that is it's not about that.
I think I started with this. Oh. First beat I ever made. Yeah, it's not.
It's weird. Like, I knew I could get a job and be secure for the rest of my life, but that's just something I really thought about, and that's something I didn't want to do. I wanted it to be something bigger than that. I want to be able to inspire others.
It's not too bad for a first beat.
I felt like I wouldn't be able to do that if I was, just climbing the corporate ladder,
And that's as far as I got. Cause I don't know what goes into like making beats, but I was just having fun with it. But I forgot about that one.
For me, I knew from a while back that that's what I wanted to do, is just be something bigger.
I gotta save that forever. Cause when I'm like a big like producer, they're gonna be like, dang, this guy came a long way. One of my Grammys, I'm like, yeah, this is my first beat. Yeah.
I definitely faced a lot of self-doubt, like, is this gonna work for me? Is this really my calling? Am I good at this? And that comes with like the views, on YouTube, or your retention of the people that are watching, or the analytics and the comments. That really can get to somebody, and that's kind of what really makes or breaks people.
2 years ago, I made a video on my channel called Making a Song Out of Comments. After that, I just started making more music, and people wanted to hear more, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep trying to do it.
So last year, I was all about numbers and who's commenting on my thing and what are they saying. And this year, I kind of transitioned into knowing that I'm not doing this for the numbers. I started it out of the love and passion I had for just making people laugh, and just my craft and my passion on making videos and filmmaking. So once I kind of like went back to my roots, now I don't even trip about the numbers, or if a video doesn't do well, it's like, okay, I put what I wanted to put out there. That was what I wanted to portray. That's what I wanted to show people. On to the next. And now I'm way more happier now that I don't let the numbers and people really affect me. But knowing that I impact people and affect people, that is what keeps me going.
I made a rap song in 1 hour. And I'm kind of just doing that to challenge myself and to practice making music and writing lyrics. So this is just a series I do on my channel, and I'm going to do another one really soon. And it's cool for people to watch me, like, they see the process of me writing the lyrics and how I think of this and how I do that and how I record it all in my room. And it's inspiring a lot of people to like do it themselves, and like, oh, I can do it in my room too. Like, I can do it if he's doing it. So this is cool that I get to show this side of it, and I'm not just releasing a song, They're kind of just seeing exactly how I do it. I recorded the music video and everything in an hour, and then I came up with this. All in an hour. Like, bro, I was so zoned in.
I just like this.
I'm glad that I did what I did in the past and like doing all these different routes and these different mediums of art and content creation, because it really helped me figure out what I really want to do. And right now is I'm really pursuing that. It's so cliche, but if you really want something, you just gotta do it. You gotta go after it. And I just had to keep that in my mind, and like, I can do whatever I wanna do. Anybody can do whatever they wanna do. You just gotta really put your mind to it and really make sacrifices. Like, should you really be doing this or going to Disneyland, or should you really be going out every weekend? Or you can be working on your craft, you know, and like getting better. I enjoy going out and stuff, but I know there's a time for that.
Yeah, so pretty much doing things like that is really helping me out, like trying to learn, and then just me learning how to do things on my own. It just helps me, you know, not having to rely on anybody, and like I can just do it all on my own.
So for anybody that's out there that wants to do anything, just do it, and then maybe try something that's a little different, or do this or do that, because you never know. You might fall in love with something.
It's really fun. You guys should go. Oh yeah, guys, and I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. I just want to thank you guys for this. Look at that. Can you see that? Almost 14,000 subscribers and almost 2 million video views. That's insane. Thank you guys so much. Right now I'm at about 23,000 subscribers, and that's just insane to think about.
Roughly, about how many subscribers do you have at this moment?
I'm gonna go ahead and say 60,100.
Close.
What is it?
60,279.
What? Thank you guys for sticking around with me after 100 uploads. That's freaking crazy. Thanks for 60K subscribers. I was still celebrating 50K, like it's only been a month and I somehow managed to gain around 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for everything you guys have done for me throughout the couple years, the 3 years I've been on YouTube. It's been a crazy ride. It's crazy to think that I've managed to gain over 100,000 subscribers. Like that's just, I still can't believe it. It's crazy to me, but I love it. To me, 100 subscribers is a lot. And to have gotten to the point where I have over 100,000 subscribers, like almost 200,000, it just keeps growing slowly and surely, and I just can't thank you guys enough. Also guys, we're on the road to 500K, dude. So like subscribe, help me out, help me.
I guess the underlying inspiration is my family for sure. Like, you know, I mean, that's your family. You grew up with them and they've seen you through everything. So for me to now be able to do this and give back to them, and to be able to give them like more than me, like that is what, you know, motivates me every day, and that's what inspires me to keep going. At first, it kind of took them a while for them to actually see that this could be something, but then they really, you know, saw my passion and my work ethic in the whole YouTube thing and making videos and all this different stuff, and me trying to make money different ways. So now they're the most supportive people ever, especially my parents and my family. They really support me in anything I do now. I want to provide for my family. Like, I want to be able to be financially free where I can do anything I want to do, whenever, wherever, but also like bringing my family, my friends with me. Like, that's my main goal. So that's what I work for every day. Knowing that like my parents worked really hard, like multiple jobs. I want for them to just not be able to work anymore, just to have everything paid off, just to be chilling. Like, that's my goal, is to really take care of my family.
So right now I'm gonna film an outro for my video, intro and outro. So just gonna find something to wear, something simple, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep this shirt on.
I got to this point because I never gave up. As cliche as that sounds, I was making videos when I was getting like 100 views, and like I was still making videos every week.
Simple. Cool. I'm gonna get a light because I need to light this place up.
Every day I was working on something. Even when I had like school and dance and work all at the same time, I put away time for my YouTube channel. So, because I knew that's what I ultimately wanted to do and what I was really passionate about.
Lighting is very important.
So just sacrificing a lot of time and energy, and, you know, not being able to like hang out with your friends or do this or do that, because I really wanted to do this YouTube thing and share my craft and my concepts and my ideas. So basically, to sum it up, is that I never gave up, and I just kept making videos for 6 years straight, 5 years straight. And now it's a whole nother level because I get to do it full time, which is really exciting for me because this is legit my dream. Like, this is what I dreamed of, and I've been working for this, you know? So it's like I'm in a cool spot now, and I'm living with 2 other YouTubers that also inspire me every day. And they help me out with all my videos, and I help them out with theirs. And this is a cool little environment I'm in right now, and then I'm just really happy that I can do this every day. So.
For like an outro like this, I'll use like just one light, but it's for like a scene for a video, I'll use like 3 different lights or light it a little bit properly. But for this is just super casual. So I usually just put it on a tripod. And this is my moment now where I can talk to my audience and I'm not in the character anymore and I'm like, hey, thanks for watching type thing. So the outros are always pretty cool. This is a Canon 5D Mark IV, which is a full frame camera.
So the advice I would give to anybody that wants to pursue anything they want to pursue is to just try it.
Okay, now I'm ready. Cool, you can just get behind the scenes.
Just do it, take action. Because I hear a lot of people say, you know, I want to do this, or my plan is to have this and that. As long as you're taking action and trying things out and knowing that failure is okay and it's important for you to be able to grow, that is my main advice.
That's what's cool about like this, is I can just mess up as many times as I want and cut it and do whatever I want. So I'm not gonna run out of film on this.
If you go after something you want to do and understand that there's a process and that it's not gonna come right away and that it's okay to fail, you will be successful. Even if you don't know what you wanna do, if you're doing things, that's one step closer to finding what you want to do. And that can be, if you wanna start a YouTube channel, okay, today I'm going to think of some concepts or think of some ideas that I wanna do, or today I'm going to buy a camera. What can you do today that will get you to where you wanna be tomorrow or in the future? Or what can you do today that'll get you to your next goal?
There it is.
You know, but it's nice, you know, waking up every day and just kind of working on my craft and, you know, what's gonna be next, whether it's do I wanna start a brand now, or my goal right now is to hit 1 million subscribers and I'm at like 680 or something. So it's like, now I know what I gotta do, which is work every day and like post a video, because there's people out there working harder than me. So I just gotta keep that in mind, especially like on the weekends when everyone's out and stuff. I'm like, I gotta, you know, work and get stuff done. Yeah, just right now really focused and tunnel vision to where I want to be, and just doing what I got to do every day to get there.
So after that, I would just pop this out, edit it, put it in the video. That's how you do it. Life of a YouTuber. Oh, hey, yo. Y'all made it to the end of the video. Thanks so much. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I'm actually curious to see how much likes this video can get, so give it a thumbs up, guys. What are you waiting for? And make sure you subscribe, and I love you guys. Also, turn on the post notifications so you can be notified right when I upload a video, and you can be like really excited, and you can like comment first and stuff. And yeah, road to 1 million. Let's do it. Honestly, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I love you guys. Bye. Peace.
So you can find my stuff on YouTube. You could just type in Rob, and on Instagram, Rob Lopez. TikTok, just Rob. Not just Rob, but R-O-B. Yeah, and that's where you can find my stuff.